Hello, Pete Rossetti here, bringing you Type 1 Thursdays. I missed Tuesday because I'm not perfect and things happen. So, Type 1 Tuesdays today, where I tell you a little bit about, oh no, damn it, Type 1 Thursdays, where I tell you a little bit about Type 1 diabetes and what that means for your life. So, I'm going to talk about kind of labels and classifications and maybe a little bit why we do this. So as this relates to diabetes, to say that somebody has a condition not only classifies them in the medical world, but it does apply in the physical world too, even though that diabetes generally is a faceless condition. And people think about type 2 diabetes, which is related to obesity, which people then classify you as obese and then say, oh, you must have type 2 diabetes, or you just must have diabetes because you're overweight. Being type 1, where it isn't directly related to your physical health and lifestyle conditions, maybe we're a little harder to pick out. I don't know. It's a weird classification thing that we do. People do in general, and we essentially put these labels on each other, on individuals, because as cavemen, if men and women, if we, so that's a label there, if we saw a tiger coming out of a cave and we had, non-verbal or non-language communication and just spoken grunts, you would know that like I was gonna say a moo cow means danger. So if a moo cow means danger, then you start saying oh moo cow, like, and that becomes the label for this fear-based thing that you're worried about. So I'm generalizing and saying that we've created communication out of fear-based models. As a loaded statement as that is, we classify things because we're afraid of the outcome, and we classify things because we need to judge it and figure out how that fits in our world, because our brain likes to understand what doesn't fit and what matches, and is really resonant with this idea of us versus them. So in relationship building, in development, in maybe why these videos connect with you or not, especially in the conditions of education, there's very much an us versus them mentality. And it's even shown in studies that if two students or classes are taught exact same material and the only difference is the teacher, the reason some students can learn more in the same material, same context and everything, is because of their likability of the instructor. So again, we're classifying mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, all these different things about people subconsciously. Like, I mean, some conditions, sometimes we don't even realize we're doing this, but we do, and it's skewed and messed up, because I used to do it. I used to be a lot more closed-minded than I am, and have realized as I've gotten older, as I've been thinking more about people and our connection to one another and our connection to nature and kind of this oneness theory, not that sensational video that guy talks about, like driving your body as a vehicle or whatever, even though that's a good video and that makes a lot of sense. Anyways, a lot of what our evolution that maybe some people are seeing or noticing, or is worth noticing, is that there's more of this androgyny and unifying belief that we are kind of brothers and sisters, we are related, we are together. I think there's even a study or a book out about how we're literally all cousins. Obviously, if you think about evolution, we are all related. Like, there's no reason why we're not related. And yeah, this is gonna get much further, but as far as this relates back to health conditions or kind of this classifications of the body. It's a silly labeling system mechanism that does not have to exist out of fear, does not have to exist because of ignorance, does not have to exist because of the lack of understanding. And I am urging and kind of on a fight to raise awareness about type 1 individuals and really kind of blur the lines of how the body is not really related to the condition or the person, and we're all so much greater epic cosmic beings than what our body tells us we are, what we look like. And I just hope everybody can remember that today, that you are not your body. You're barely your mind. You have a brain, you have a mind, you have a body, but it doesn't define you, and you can still do awesome things regardless of the shell that you're in. So yeah, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks.